It is NBA action on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Should be a terrific game here tonight. From Bankers Life Fieldhouse, tonight it's the Indiana Pacers taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Dallas begins the game with the basketball. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
And finishes strong.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Mavericks with the possession. Turns and slams it down.
That's the intensity you need to see. Whenever a player running back on defense after a dunk like that holds the inside of his forearm, it lets you know how hard he dunked that basketball.
Oladipo. Short jumper and a putback slam.
If you know anything, it comes down to who wants it more. And right now, the offense is just hungrier.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
And did you see the lift on the shot? Did you see the ball release off the hand? To be able to have the concentration to finish with such a feathery touch in the midst of contact, that's something special to watch.
Here comes the screen. And the slam.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Knocked loose. That's a turnover. It goes the other way.
It's early. Get a good quality shot here.
Oladipo. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Pacers control. To Oladipo. Down low, Collins. Throws it up. Oh, blocked away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
And the basket good at the rim.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Mixing things up. Hockey line substitutions. Both teams making changes. Short jumper off the mark. Gets toughness right there. Physical inside, gets it to go.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Can't connect from in close. Count the basket, and it could have been more. No whistle.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. The Pacers with 4 to shoot. Can't connect. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
And cutting hard in transition is one of the most underrated things about this game. The harder you can cut is the more it opens up the floor to make plays just like that.
Screen coming. Deep three at the buzzer. That'll do it for the first quarter. The Mavericks have the lead. Cohen. Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Indiana with the basketball. Lynn. Short jumper won't fall.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Lynn with it, trailing by 10. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
There's certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Lynn with it. They find themselves down 10. Trying to cash in. Shot by Lynn won't go. Nice follow-up on the dunk there.
It's so amazing when you get a chance to see a player in his own space. It's almost as if the defense doesn't exist. He can go left, he can go right, he can attack. He's playing on that court by himself.
It's Indiana basketball. Lynn. Probing the defense. To Jeremy Lin. 5 to shoot for Indiana. Here comes the screen. Has a look. Shot by Warren misses.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Now the Pacers going to use a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. New blood coming in for both sides. That'll...
Let's go, fellas. It's go time.
To Matthews. Deep left corner. T.J. Warren snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Wide open look won't go. Nothing going here on that drive. All by himself, creates his own shot there.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
Ooh, shows like this separate the good players from the great ones. The good players, they have good first halves, and then they fade to black in the second. The great players, they just sustain that kind of dynamic energy throughout the entire ball game.
Count the basket at the rim.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
I got ball. It's all me.
Shot clock winding down. Has a chance. The shot almost. Grant with the basketball. It's a 9-point lead. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
The free throw is good. Finishing off the three-point play. The lead grows to 12. Down to Warren. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Matthews. Curling inside. T.J. Warren able to recover with the block. T.J. Warren swats it.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
And he'll go to the foul line.
Love the fact that the shooter created contact on the upward motion to shoot the basketball. Big time play.
And he connects on the first free throw. And he makes them both.
I got ball.
From the painted area, won't go down. Grant with the basketball. Up a dozen. Throws it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Trying to cash in. Step back jumper.
Might have had an extra dribble or two there, but he got the shot he wanted.
My ball. Defense. Defense.
And the finish. Slam dunk. Deep three at the buzzer. 3 quarters down. It was a strong one for the Mavericks. Dallas with the basketballs. We begin the 4th quarter. And if they were looking good at halftime, Jay, they're really looking good now.
They really turned up that intensity in the 3rd quarter. They were looking to put this game out of reach, and they've come out close to doing it.
Perfect feed to set up the basket.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
Oladipo.
Cut, coming through.
And he finishes at the rim.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
Easy path to the rim.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Cashes in for 2.
The defense needs to be in more of a stance and react better. A player with that kind of NBA talent level will get to the rim every time with moves like that.
Burke with it. His guys leading right. Oh, throws it down.
We're watching a clinic right now. We're watching basketball one-on-one. Whoever this professor is, he needs to get paid top dollar.
Now a whistle, and Indiana is going to use a timeout as they'll make sure they're all on the same page here in the 4th quarter. Time to shuffle things up.
Hit.
2 minutes remaining in the 4th quarter.
Oladipo. Doesn't get the bounce. Oh, emphatic slam. At this point, if it continues, it just may be good night, Irene.
And ooh, I like that Irene line.
There you go, Jay.
And sometimes as a player on the defensive end, Ed, you need to draw a line in the sand. You have to find a way to change the narrative because right now the constant theme has been too many easy buckets.
Jay, don't deny it. You're an old soul at heart.
Yeah, I still don't know who Irene is, though.
Me neither. And throws it down.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
It's the Mavericks right now at the controls. Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw's good as they continue to widen their lead. To Oladipo.
Hey, you know this is bucket.
Converts in the paint. Nice finish at the rim.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Porzingis. To Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic slams it down.
You know, it reminds me of a story a legendary coach once told me. He said, if you ever get in a fight, you're not going to hit somebody with an open hand, correct? You'll probably break a finger. But if you hit somebody with a fist, what is that? That's 5 fingers working collectively together as one. That's how you deliver a knockout punch, and that's what we're seeing tonight.
Shot from the lane won't go. Burke with it. His guys holding the big lead. Oladipo into the front court. He'll run the offense. Down for Collins. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Has a look. Shot's no good. You have to like the confidence, but that was a difficult shot. On the follow. Way to stay with it.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Screen coming.
Let's cut, let's cut.
Hey, you got the screen right, screen right, screen right.
Deep three at the buzzer. The victory to the Mavericks as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. As we say, so long, everyone.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Mavericks could not have been more. The Mavericks were simply amazing in this contest. You ask me, and I'll tell you, it was the ball movement that made all the difference. There's something to be said for a team that can win as a group, and that's what happened here today. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Dallas Mavericks.
Game track. Assists.
The Dallas Mavericks showed off the kind of team chemistry that coaches love to see from their players. The more they moved the ball, it showed how much they trust each other. In the end, they got to win, and it looked like they had a great time doing it.
Player of the game.
I like this choice because he really put on a show in this game. There's a reason he's a fan favorite.